Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. As tonight we bring you live coverage of the Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Serra Catholic Eagles, all the way from Serra Catholic High School. A little bit of a journey up on Route 79 up to Ellwood City here. My name is Brad Windhorst alongside Dakota Marshall for Ellwood City Sports. Thad Sturgeon will be joining us for the varsity matchup, which is slated for a 7:30 start time. But before we have varsity, we have the JV matchup. So we'll bring you live coverage of JV here at 6, and in about 7:30 tonight, same live stream, we'll have the 7:30 varsity matchup. Ellwood City will be in their home jerseys, the white and blue, and Serra Catholic wearing their normal away jerseys, which is black with the red and gold trim. Here's the whistle, and we are officially underway with Ellwood City's number 10, Nate Kennedy, taking the tip off.
He gets it to Tyler Smiley over to Jackson Kerr. Shot is no good. Rebound.
It's going to go through about 8 legs. And they're going to say officially a travel indirectly. I think they're going to say the possession was by number 4, Matthew McNeil on the – actually, they're going to go the other way around. I think it was against Ellwood City, so it's going to stay like Serra Catholic.
Oh, no.
Okay, nope, you're right. So it's Serra Catholic. I believe it was Matthew McNeil they technically called a travel because he was laying on the court. Screen through, and there's Jackson Kerr. Our starters for the Wolverines, number 4, Tyler Smiley with the ball right now. Number 10, Nate Kennedy. Number 15, also in the ball. That's Servik. Number 15, Caleb Servik.
Tipped out of bounds there by Serra Catholic. Ball will stay with the Wolverines.
Number 11 is Matthew Flumer. And then number 22, like we already said, Jackson Kerr. Starters for Serra Catholic will be number 0, Mecky Underwood. Number 4, Matthew McNeil. Number 21, and that is Braden Graham. Number 22, Michael Sapos. And then 23, Tyler Sapida. Jackson Kerr running the point here. About a minute in almost here. No score. All the action down here on this right side of the court. Here's a shot for 3 by Tyler Smiley. It's up, no good. Backside rebound. It's going to be tipped. Thought it was going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be taken there by the big guy, number 22, Michael Sapos. He'll pass off. Pass to the close side. Drive here to the hoop. Up and no good. Backside rebound is going to be tipped around, out of bounds, off of, I think, Ellwood City.
Yes, tipped off of Tyler Smiley, so ball will stay with Serra Catholic. Inbounding is number 4 for the Eagles.
That's Matthew McNeil. He gets it in there. Drive here to the hoop. Layup. Shot no good. Rebound by the offense once again, this time by Flumer. That shot was by number 21, Braden Graham.
Servik brings it across the timeline.
Met with resistance. He'll pass out of the corner here, and they'll reset. Tyler with the ball here. Drive to the hoop. He'll put it up. Good idea. Just no bank yet. Rebound goes to 23, Tyler Sapida. He'll pass off to McNeil. Around the horn here, down low, shot turnaround is no good. Backside rebound, putback is up, no good again. Kept in play by Smiley, rebound officially by Servik. Almost 2 minutes into this game, no bucket. And we said it, Dakota, kind of coming into this JV game. This is something we're looking forward to. This JV team has proven all year long so far. They've got some shooters and they got some play on the offensive end. Pass goes over to Smiley. He'll look to drive. He's got a lane. He'll put it up, and the bucket is good. Nice runner there by number 4, Tyler Smiley. He starts the scoring tonight for the JV, 2-0 Ellwood City. Double team there on the big guy, Sapina. He'll pass out of it. Shot, and the foul is good. The bucket is going to be good by number 0, Mecky Underwood.
So that foul is going to go on number 4, Tyler Smiley, his first, team's first.
So going to the line is Mecky Underwood, a junior 6'1" guard. Shot is no good.
Kennedy with the rebound.
We'll reset here on offense. No way. All right to the hoop. It's up. No good by Nate Kennedy. Good opportunity. 4 defenders by Serra Catholic. Kind of caught long asleep, but layup is no good. Out to the point here. Sapida for 3. It's up. No good. Rebound's going to go to Smiley. Active rebounds so far by both teams, favoring right now Ellwood City. In the corner, Jackson Kerr for 3. It's no good. Backside rebound. There's Flumer, but he's going to be fought and beaten there by 0 Underwood. Quick pass up through the middle. Sapos off to there. Sapota. This time it's good. Nice fast court pace there, and a bucket is good by Tyler Sapota, number 23.
So Eagles take the lead 4-2 with about 3 minutes gone in this first quarter.
Shot for 3. Line drive is no good. Rebound Flumer. Back out to Smiler. Smiley holds the ball here. They'll reset with Nate Kennedy running the point. 3:34 remaining, first quarter. Kick out there to Smiley. Who looks to drive. Good resistance, good defense. Staying at home is McNeil. Serra Catholic now falls into a 2-3 zone, basically. They'll just chase the man-to-man up top. Shot is bouncing around everything but down by Smiley. He gets his offensive rebound indirectly. Pass over to Cervic. One extra pass here for 3 is Jackson Kerr. Little line drive too far. Backside rebound Underwood. Passes out of it, and it's going to be tipped around and stays with the Eagles. Now turned over there to Nate Kennedy. He's got a one-on-one behind the back move. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
And it's good,
Oh, man.
making the score 4-all.
Wow. Number 10, Nate Kennedy, put that one on Sports Center. My goodness. Wow. Eagles with the ball here. Pass down low to Sapota. Layup is good. Nice efficiency there by the Eagles offense, and I think you're going to get a timeout
30-second timeout by Ellwood City.
Yeah, good call here by assistant coach Ricky Roth. He doesn't like what he sees. That's 2 easy buckets back-to-back by the Eagles. So again, folks, you can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. Our social media accounts, Facebook and Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, ABC. I don't know what the numbers or letters are anymore. You can also check us out on YouTube, Ellwood City Wolverines. Make sure you subscribe and keep those notifications turned on, because if you keep that bell on, you'll be notified every time we go live, www.ecwolverines.com.
So coming out of that timeout, Eagles have a 6-4 lead.
Yep.
With 2:28 remaining in the first quarter.
Some of the action that we've had in the past couple of days here. We had the girls basketball play Monday night. They defeated the Brentwood Spartans 56-35, so they improved to 4-1. They're going to be on the road once again. I think they're at New Brighton on Friday. We'll be back in live coverage with them next week. Pass down low to Flumer. It's going to be a tipped and technically a block there by Sapota. Good look by the Wolverines, but turnover goes to, a rebound for that matter, goes to the Eagles. 2-minute mark first quarter. Substitution there was number 10, Mark Johnson. Turnover taken by Hendrickson. He subbed in. Layup is no good. I don't know how that didn't fall. Rebound goes to Sapota. Pass up there. Shot goes up and is good. This time by number 10, Mark Johnson. He gets in the scorebook, and it's 8-4 now officially. Favor the Eagles.
Kennedy gets it across the timeline.
Picks up his dribble. He'll pass out of it. Now substitution here. It's Cuevas. Mikhail Cuevas. And I think we're going to get a foul. Yeah.
So the foul is on the floor, though. But it's going to be on, I think, number 15. Yes, number 15 for the Eagles. His first, team's first. And with that, number 31, Dante Pierce checks in for the Wolverines.
Yeah, new guy to our roster, Dante Pierce. We've heard him in the basketball game. There's a shot and layup. It's good. And the foul
for Keithan Jones.
Nice play by the Wolverines inbounds team. Give credit where it's due. Bucket is good for Jones and one. Here's the free throw layup. Free throw attempt for Jones.
And it's
is
good.
Nothing but net. So they make the score 8-7 now officially. Ball inbounded quickly. Full court pressure. We talked about this, Dakota, last game out. We like this pressure. Wolverines almost got
an
it.
over and
there
back
you go.
there, and Dante Pierce gets the ball.
A 3-on-2. He's going to go right to the hoop. It's up, and it's good!
And he's fouled, so that's going to be an and one for Dante Pierce.
All right. Talk about making an impact.
There we go. I was going to say the scoreboard didn't update correctly.
So it should be 9-8.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
So
The
Dante
and one.
Pierce with the and one.
It
And
bounces
it's
around,
good.
and it falls.
Wolverines lead now 10-8.
And they quickly get into their full court pressure. We like those free throws falling. Zapatas in the corner, met with the resistance, passes back out, and they'll reset. That is number 10, Mark Johnson. 14 is also checked in. It's Nate Petty. He receives the ball now. Number 15 also checked in. It's Nate Simcoe. Ball stolen by Hendrickson.
Hendrickson gets the ball.
3-on-3 here. He'll pass over to Jones. Nice look. It's up, and it's good!
And a pushing foul.
Wow.
So another and one for Jones.
Okay. Wow.
So that's going to be Eagles' third foul. First foul for number 13.
How quickly the tides have turned.
So fouls 3-1 with just 47 seconds left in this first quarter. Jones with the and one attempt.
Free throws up. Hits the backboard a little too strong. Nice rebound. Nope, they're going to be given to Zapatas. Just over 40 seconds remaining. Good resistance. That may be an over and back, and I think it is.
It is an over and back. First one we've seen this year, Brad.
Yep. And not because of the lines for the volleyball game. Not for volleyball. Now it's straight up turnover, over and back.
Cuevas with the inbound to Kennedy. And Kennedy loses the ball out of bounds, so it will go.
Yep. A little reaching from behind there by Nate Petty, just knocking the ball out of bounds.
Okay, so they are going to say tipped out, so stay with the Wolverines.
31.3 officially up on the board. Wolverines get it in the Cuevas. Back to the point here, Kennedy. No rush too much here. Still got 20-some seconds remaining. Pass over to Jones, just around the horn here. Kennedy picks up his dribble. Now over to Cuevas. Cuevas tries. I like the head down. Good rebound here by Pierce. He's going to dive for it in the corner. He does get it. He'll reset here. 5 seconds. Ooh, real close. Shot for three. Bending, no good. Backside rebound. Oh,
no good by Hendrickson.
That's tough. He had the opportunity. It just fell right into his hands, and he just misplayed it.
At the end of one, score is 12-8 in favor of the Wolverines.
So a good quarter to finish by Ellwood City. That game, or this game started off real slow. It took over 2.5 minutes for somebody to score. 4 minutes remaining, or 4 or 5 minutes into this game, it was 4-2. Then all of a sudden, Ellwood City goes on a run and outscores the Catholic Eagles. 10-4 to finish that quarter. So we'll take a quick little timeout. 12-8, Wolverines with the lead. We'll come back for second quarter action, the JV matchup. All right, folks, welcome back here. Second quarter underway here. Serra Catholic Eagles will get the ball start. Pass down low into the corner here to Petty. Nate Petty passes over to number 10, Johnson, and the ball's going to be kicked out, and it's going to be a turnover. Indeed, in fact, it was off the hands there. So we'll go back to Ellwood City.
Cuevas inbounds to Cervic.
One of the new rules, and as they were working at it at the scores table, is fouls reset each quarter. Bonus is 5, so that holds true still at the JV level as well. Drive by Servik. Kicks back out to Mikhail Cuevas. Keith Jones just slowing it down a little bit. Kick out to Hendrickson. Around the horn. Cuevas left open for three. Just short. Taken there by Johnson. Now it's stripped there by Jones. It's going to be taken, and it's going to be a foul against the Eagles, actually, with Jackson Kerr with the ball.
So that foul is going to be on number 10, his first, team's first of the half, or a quarter, excuse me. Servik to inbound.
Gets it in the Cuevas. There's the old school where the guy comes around the corner and possible pop out for three. Drive here by Cuevas. Runners just short again. He's going to have to put a little bit more oomph to it. Jones kick back out to Jackson. No reset. 6 minutes left here, second quarter. Jackson kicking out here to Cuevas. He drives off the screen, back, and he'll reset. Good defense there by 23, Sapeda. Wolverines in no rush here. You got a 12-8 lead. All momentum, and they're just okay with not going to the basket. Jones over to Cuevas. Ooh, real close.
Just save that from an over and back.
Yep. The only knock about slowing things down is you kind of get lackadaisical with the ball. Servik will look to drive. Kicks out to Cuevas. Around the horn to Jones. Again, nowhere to go just yet. Check that. Jones to the hoop. It's good. Wow. Da-da-da, da-da-da again. Keith and Jones for two. He's got 7. Good defense here by the Wolverines. Pass down low. Layup shot is no good. Rebound by the big guy, 22, back up and is good. And that is Michael Sapos. So 14-10 lead here. Servik with the ball. There's a little bit of reach in, no call. Backdoor cut, nice play. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say out of bounds by Ellwood City, but
so wholesale changes here as Smiley, Kennedy, and Flumer come back in for the Wolverines, and number 4 and 21 come in for the Eagles.
Yep, so Matthew McNeil and Braden Graham will check back in. Basically back to the original starters here for both teams. Full court pressure by the Wolverines still. Good defense by the Wolverines. They do get out of it. Sapos, he'll reset. Over to Johnson. Woo. Quick shot for three. Bending, no good. Backside rebound's going to be tipped out by Sapos. Quickly down to Sapidus. They've got the edge on the height in this one. JV level. Bucket is good by Sapida. That's his 6th point so far in this one. If there's one thing that the JV team does not have for Ellwood City, and that is height underneath the basket. They're a little bit shorter than most teams. Shot for three. In and out by Jackson Kerr. Rebound will go to Sapos. Driving to the hoop, kick out there once again. Back to the horn. Johnson for three. No good. Rebound Kerr. Quick outlet possible here. Instead, he'll slow it down just the slightest bit. Over to Tyler Smiley. Reset by the Wolverines. Quick cut to the hoop. I like it. And he's going to be stripped. I think it goes off his leg. No,
so
it's going to stay with Ellwood City.
The Wolverines.
Yeah. I thought maybe it would go Serra Catholic's way.
Checking back in is number 13 for the Eagles.
That's DJ Delaman. First time we talked about him tonight. Inbounding is Ellwood City. Got to go somewhere with it, and they do. Up to Smiley. He's guarded there by Braden Graham. .322 mark here. Just 2 points each team so far in the second quarter. Pass there, ill-advised, but comes right back to Kennedy. Shot's no good. This time, rebound Sapos. He's got about 8 rebounds so far in this one. Into the corner, and I think we're going to get a double. Yeah, I'm wondering if it was going to be a double dribble or travel, and they got called for it. So, Wolverines take back over here with 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Pass out there. It's going to be taken and stripped by Braden Graham. He's got a one-on-one opportunity. He'll put it up. It's good. Nice bank there by number 21, Braden Graham, and the lead has shrunk to 0. It's 14 all. Quick handoff there to Kennedy. Off to Smiley. He'll slow things down. He'll look for that backdoor cut. He does. Off to Kennedy. Kennedy drives left wide open. He'll put the shot up, and it's good. Nice maneuver by Nate Kennedy as well as Smiley with the pick and roll. 16-14 Ellwood City. Good dribbling here by McNeil. He'll get out of it. Off to Sappos. Sappos almost loses it. Pass off to Dillingham. Shot's no good. Rebound, Braden Graham. He got the edge underneath. And it's good for 2. 16 apiece. Servik looking to drive. Off to Smiley again. Good drive by Smiley. Just missed it. Shortchanged it. Rebound goes to Sapota. Back and forth action. Shot for 3 is bending. No good. Backside rebound tipped around. Tipped out. Sapota. He'll reset. He'll quickly go out of it, but resistance. Shot for 3 this time. No good once again by the Eagles. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Foul on the Eagles.
Yeah. Over the back push, basically.
And another wholesale changes as Jones, Hendrickson, and Cuevas come back in. And that foul's on number 21, his first, team second of the quarter.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dakota. I don't think we've had a made three-pointer so far by either team.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. A lot of shots from 3, but none of them falling just yet. And this is a game so far that's been run of a game of spurts. A bunch of it right at the end of the first quarter. We'll see if that happens again. Tipped out. It's going to be taken there by Graham. 2-on-2. Woo, what a pass. Nice pass, but no finish. Rebound goes to Mikhail Cuevas. Nice look by Braden Graham. Just over a minute remaining.
Slowing down a little bit.
Handoff here to Jones. No reset. Getting the directions from assistant coach Ricky Roth here. He'll look to drive, kick out to Hendrickson. He's left open for 3. Hits the rim and it falls.
It's good
For 3.
That's
there
the
you go.
Three-pointer.
If you talk about it, apparently it will happen. Quick outlet there to Sapota. And
under a minute.
Nice deflection by Flumer. He'll look to drive. Oh, he almost got
back.
Through. That's going to be a kick ball.
And kick ball, yep. Going to stay with Serra Catholic.
It's a good look by Flumer. I like the idea.
Pierce coming back in for Flumer for the Wolverines.
So Dante Pierce will fill in that middle position. Indirectly one of the taller individuals for Ellwood City. She's going to play down low as much as possible. Graham drives. Backdoor cut there. Pass off of it. Here it comes through. It's through the wickets. No good. Rebound to Pierce. He outlets up to Mikhail Cuevas. Slows down a little bit as he tripped and fell almost. Over to Jones. He's left open. He'll drive. Why not? Put it up off the blank. It's no good. Rebound Sapota, an outlet. One-on-one.
Under 20 seconds.
Yep. Shot layup is good. Nice play there by number 4. And that is Matthew McNeil to get up on the board for 2 points. 10 seconds remaining. Kennedy with the ball here. Pass over to Jones. Oh.
And goes out of bounds off of Jones.
And he was looking to pass before receiving the ball. Kind of like in football. 4.1 officially here. Inbounds. Eagles pass across court to Graham, and he did the same thing.
Out of bounds.
Wow.
But that is the quarter. Wolverines in the lead, 19-18 at the end of 2.
I have never seen that happen back-to-back plays where both players were kind of looking for the next thing to happen, and it goes through the wickets. So, at halftime, good one brewing here, folks. Ellwood City outscores Serra Catholic 7. Actually got outscored, I believe, 7-10 that quarter for a halftime score of 19-18. We'll take a break here. We'll come back for second half action JV matchup. Again, folks, if you're looking for the varsity game, that is at 7:30 tonight. We'll take a break. 18-19, Ellwood City with the 1-point lead. All right, folks, welcome back here. We're about ready to start the second half here of the JV matchup. 7 minutes are up on the board. Horn will be sounding here shortly. 19-18 lead in favor of Ellwood City. A couple individuals there leading the charge specifically for Ellwood City was Keithan Jones. He finished officially that first half with 7 points. Brennan Hendrickson, we talked about it. We said, hey, no three-pointer was made. He makes a three-pointer. He's got 3. Nate Kennedy's got 2. Tyler Smiley's got 2. And Dante Pierce coming in, making an impact right off the bat. He's got the and 1. He's got 3 points for the Wolverines. On the flip side, Tyler Sapita leading the charge for the Eagles. He's got 6. Braden Graham, 2. Mark Johnson with 2. McNeil with 2. And Underwood as well with 2.
So Wolverines start with the ball in the third quarter.
Looks like we're going to get into a trap defense here by the
Pushed
Eagles.
out of bounds by the Eagle, or tipped out of bounds, excuse me, by the Eagles. Going to stay with the Wolverines on the sideline.
And it's pretty much a 3/4 trap here. They're coming out pretty hard. They're playing the guards a little bit more aggressive.
Gets it out to Jackson Kerr.
Maybe they saw something we didn't see.
Jackson real close to over and back.
Pass over to Smiley. Nate back to the point. Tipped around. Almost stolen by the Eagles. Nate back to Cervic. Tipped this time and now taken by Graham. Graham's got the baseline. Pass over there taken by Smiley. Back to Cervic. So that'll be back-to-back turnovers by both teams.
We've seen it for a couple games, Brad.
Yep. Flumer pass out. Nice look for 3. No good. Backside rebound by Graham. Nice look by Flumer. I think he didn't expect the ball, but then he did. He made a nice, good-looking pass. Drive here by McNeil. It's up and it's good. He didn't even have to look. He knew that was going down. It's good for 2. That puts the Eagles back in front for our 3rd lead change of this one.
Kenny gets it back to Cervic. Over to Smiley.
Pass up the point. Cervic, double team potentially there. Good drive by Smiley. Pass over to Kerr. He'll put it up quick. Nice move. Give credit not only to the baseline pass, but give credit to Kerr. He just quickly put it up, and it's in.
And another lead change there in favor of the Wolverines. Eagles lose it, but they get it back.
I like what the Wolverines off. A little too much hand.
Foul on, I'm going to say, Smiley.
Yeah, a little bit too much hand on that sideline.
So that's going to be Smiley's 2nd foul, 1st foul of the quarter for the Wolverines.
Again, we don't want to harp on it, but we like the Wolverines' full court pressure. It's kind of like I think the Eagles kind of copied and said, hey, we can do it as well. Pass down low, stolen there by Kennedy. Ill-advised pass. Now up, looking up the Kerr. He's going to stay in bounds, pass off the Cervic. Out to Nate. He's left open. A little bit of a dribble issue there. Off the Kerr, or sorry, Cervic. Layup, no good. Rebound, Flumer. It's going to be a good partial block recovered by the Eagles. Ooh, man. Woo.
Foul as we have 2 players laying on the ground there.
And I have a feeling that's going to be on Cervic potentially. Nope.
On 22, so.
Yeah, Kerr's first foul.
Kerr. And team's 2nd of the quarter.
Drive to the hoop. McNeil back out to Johnson. Keeps it in play. Johnson looks to drive now. He'll put up the runner. It's up and it's good. And I think we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout.
Yep, 30-second timeout by Serra Catholic.
Yeah. And I think, again, we're talking about that full court pressure change. And I think the Eagles may be doing it a little bit as well. So not looking too far ahead, Dakota, but to map out the next couple of days, our next live stream will be Friday night. It's a big one, folks. We need all blue and white to come out. Ellwood City will be kicking off their section play. They take on the New Brighton Lions in a big one as section play gets underway for boys basketball. Girls, they they don't have section play until January. A weird schedule as it may be, but boys basketball is 7:30, obviously 6 o'clock for JV, Friday night against New Brighton.
So coming out of the timeout, Wolverines will get the ball first. It looks like Kennedy will inbound.
And right now, Eagles just going half-court pressure here. And it looks like a half-court trap. There's the trap, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolverines. Just got to fake the pass and just indirectly hold on to it. They're waiting for that pass. Basketball court, not the best location, and there you go. Pickpocketed by McNeil. Passes across court to Johnson. He'll return out to the point. Nope, he'll go baseline. Graham, hands off, big deal. Back over to Johnson. Off to Sappos. Cutter, Graham in the middle there. Pass out. Shot for two is up, no good. Rebound, Sappos. Put back is good. Kind of like a pass there to Sappos. Rebounds. He gets in on the action. Michael Sappos for two. Give a 3-point lead.
Fourth point.
Pass to Flumer. Nice look to Jackson Kerr again. No foul, no rebound. Taken there by Graham. McNeil to Graham. Eagles using basically 4 point guards and Sappos in the middle. McNeil, runner, no good. Tipped around, taken there by Cervic. 3-on-2 if he goes. Nope, it's going to be taken by Graham. Now Flumer gets in there. Maybe a timeout. Did we get a timeout? We did. They got a foul or a timeout?
30-second timeout, Ellwood City.
Hold on here.
And I think Richie got a foul, too.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes with the foul or the timeout. Okay, so no foul, just the timeout. So that'll leave Ellwood City with 3 timeouts. Eagles officially with 4.
So coming out of the timeout, Eagles lead 24-21, but Wolverines will have the ball.
Half-court pressure still once again by the Eagles. Pass over to Tyler. Smiley with the pick there from Jackson. Cuevas checked back in for Ellwood City. Jones as well. Down in the corner here. Passes out of it. Wolverines looking to make that one extra quick pass for the open man. There it is. Kerr back out to the point for 3. Line drive for 3. Nate Kennedy, the second three-pointer in this one by the Wolverines. Ties the ball game up. Another lead change. Ball tipped, stolen there. Taken by Smiley. Smiley will look to drive all the way to the hoop and pass out of it.
Intended for Jones, but ball was tipped out of bounds, so it will stay with the Wolverines.
Yep. I think Johnson was the one that tipped it, and I think it came up and hit him in the eye region. He's going to check out for a little bit.
Number 4 came in for him.
Yep, Matthew McNeil, and he'll be doing the duties here as Johnson checks out for a little bit.
Kennedy gets it inbound to Smiley.
Smiley thought about the three-pointer, pass over to Nate. Back to Smiley. Jones cutting through now is Jackson Kerr and Cuevas. Cuevas left wide open. Pass over to Smiley. He'll go to the hoop. He'll put it up. Nice block and keep. Nice play by Sappos. Mark that one down for defensive play. And I think we're going to get travel. Woo. He got very close. Couple foul opportunities there maybe, but they called the travel first.
So Cuevas gets it inbound to Smiley.
2:34 remaining third quarter. Tie ball game after Ellwood City had a 1-point lead in the quarter. So far, Eagles 6-5, quarter 3. Jones, just a little handoff here, back around the court, a little bit of a weave. Almost a foul, should have been a foul, but no call. Jones in the corner. He'll go baseline. He does. Passes out of it, but in the wrong location. Stolen there and taken by number 14. He'll go all the way to the hoop. It's no good there by Petty. Rebound taken by Sappos. He'll put it up, no foul. Letting him play a little bit.
Kennedy with the rebound that time.
Quick pass there to Cuevas. Oh, in the wrong location. He was expecting Cuevas to go right to the hoop, and a little bit too hard of a pass. Back over to the Eagles.
Pierce and Hendrickson come back in for the Wolverines as Kerr and Kennedy will take a seat.
And one more.
And Servick coming in.
Yep. Just a little bit of rotation.
Officials making sure the right numbers on the court.
Yep. 3 on,
with
3
all
off.
those rotations.
Sapos, full court pressure, pass over here to number 13, Dillerman. He'll put it up, bounces around, no good. Backside rebound, tipped out of bounds. Nice defensive play there. Well, technically offensive play by 15, Nate Simcoe, just to tap the ball off of Servick, out of bounds. Ball inbounded here. Sapos, the bigger gentleman here tonight. Turnaround shot is good. And then all of a sudden, you look up at the board, he's got 6 now. Servick. And I think we're going to get a foul.
Push from number 14. That'll be his first. Team's first of the quarter as number 21 comes in for the Eagles.
So Sapos will take a little bit of a break here. He's done some good stuff here. And like you said, number 21, Braden Graham, checks back in.
Servick gets it across the timeline.
Looking to pass out of it. He does to Jones. Jones around the horn. Now off to Cuevas. Cuevas looks to drive. He'll put up the runner. No good. Rebound. Good play here by Pierce, but rebounded there by Dillerman. Dillerman all the way to the hoop. It's up, and it's good. And one. Number 13, DJ Dillerman, gets on the board and one.
So foul's going to be on Jones, I think.
I believe you are correct.
Yes, Keithan Jones, his first, team's third. So Wolverines a little bit of foul trouble here. The and one is up and no good. Rebound goes to Hendrickson.
Quick defense here by the Eagles. And almost stripped now through the wickets. Now we're going to have people diving left and right. And we finally get we get a timeout, actually.
Timeout?
Yeah, good call.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, good call by the Eagles to maintain possession. Last time out, Dakota, we saw a game where shots were falling by Ellwood City. And it was a lot more up and down the court, make a shot, get back, and play some defense. Tonight, this has been scrappy, 28-24 by both teams for that matter. I would say the edge through 3 quarters starting-wise was Ellwood City, but since then, the Eagles outscoring Ellwood City 10-5. They've got the biggest lead of the evening with 4.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining, Brad.
We'll see if that comes into play. And we said fouls. The fouls will reset, so nobody in too much foul trouble just yet. Team-wise, though, 2 more fouls by Ellwood City, and free throws rest away, although just 57 seconds remaining on the 3rd quarter.
Inbound quickly by Serra Catholic there.
With the ball is number 14, Petty. Passes over to Dillerman. Hand off there to McNeil. Left open for 3. Line drive short. Rebounded by Cuevas. He'll pass quickly out of it. Servick with 45 seconds remaining.
Servick jumps up there pretty far.
He does. He is the smallest kid, and he doesn't mind it. He will say it. He's the smallest kid at 5'7" on the court, but he acts like he's 7 foot. Pass tipped around, taken there by the Eagles. Now almost reaching by Cuevas. McNeil to the hoop. Shot's no good. Dante Pierce looking to outlet with 25 seconds. He does. Basketball pass up to Jones. It's good for – no, it's not. Oh, my. Braden Graham with the rebound. Tipped and foul and reach in there. Oh, man.
And that foul's also going to be on Keithan Jones, his second now, team's 4th.
Yeah, and honestly, it may have, as mass chaos ensues, basically, that may have been a good bad foul. It's bad because it's your second, team's 4th, but it may be good because that could have been a layup waiting to happen. 13 seconds remaining. McNeil to Graham, 10 seconds. A little bit of a weave here. Back to McNeil, 5 seconds remaining. Looking to drive. Graham's going to have to put something up here possibly. He does. No foul. Splits the defense. And the shot's no good. So at the
good
end.
Good sportsmanship seeing Wolverines help him up.
Yep. At the end of 3, score is 28-24 in favor of Serra Catholic. They outscore the Wolverines in that quarter 10-5. So we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you fourth quarter action here at JV. We'll see what the Wolverines can do down by 4. All right, folks, welcome back here. Fourth quarter just about ready to get underway here. Serra Catholic will take the ball first with a 4-point lead, looking to close this one out, the JV match. Sappos checked back in. Sappos there, a 6'4" junior for the Eagles. Ball tipped around. McNeil keeps it, holds on to it. Looks to drive on Jones. Good defense by Jones, just keeping him in at bay. Drive to the hoop, and I think we're going to get a
double dribble.
Double dribble. Wow. Couldn't see it from here, but he must have changed left hand to right hand to left hand. So that'll be turnover back to Ellwood City.
Flumer now inbounds to Kennedy.
Other than that three-pointer by Nate Kennedy, it's gone cold here a little bit by the Wolverines. And it continues. Stripped there by Sappos. He'll look to drive. He does. Spin move. Puts up the shot. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Good move by Sappos. Just needs a finish. Kennedy looking to drive. Pass over to Flumer. Left open. Blocked there by Graham. Sappos with the rebound. McNeil got a trailer. If he looks, he does. In the corner. Thought about it. And they reset. Maybe. Runner. It's good. Nice lefty there by number 14. That's Nate Petty for 2. His 2 points. First 2 points of the evening. Kennedy off to Kerr. Cutner wide open to Smiley. Back door, but blocked there by Petty. He may have been baiting him into just trying to take the shot. Blocked by Petty.
Numbers 11 and 13 come in for the Eagles.
Number 11, Bodie Reiger. 13, DJ Dillaman.
Kennedy to inbound. Gets it in the corner.
Kerr, he thought about the three. Should have taken it possibly. Jones will, though. Bending, not looking good. Rebound, backside. Now for 3. Straight on. Bounces around. It falls for 3. Tyler Smiley. And this may be where the Wolverines may have to live, the three-point line. They cut the lead in half. Down to 3. Good trap defense here. Just got to watch the back corner. Sappos does get it. Quick pass there. Dillaman with the runner. It's up. Bounces around. No good. Rebound and 1. The putback. The first time on the court by number 11, Bodie Reiger.
And that foul is going to be on number 10, Nate Kennedy, his first, team's first of the quarter.
So going to the line for the N1 as we have a tying shoot going on by Graham. That is number 11, Bodie Reiger, a sophomore, 6 foot for the Eagles. Here's that free throw. No good. Backside rebound's going to be taken there, tipped around. I think it's going to go off of Graham. It's going to go in favor of
Wolverine ball.
Yeah. And kind of agree with Graham there. That may have been a 50-50 call. Either way, Ellwood City does get the ball. 5 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Nate Kennedy gets a screen from Jackson. Backdoor cut. He thought about it. Pass over to Smiley. Smiley now drives. Kick out. It's going to be tipped out of bounds there by the defense. It'll stay with Ellwood City.
So Kerr to inbounds now. check that. Smiley to inbounds, as they like changing stuff after I say it.
Ball
Jones
inbounded.
with the ball, gets it over to Kennedy.
Kennedy will set up the offense here. The Wolverines, he'll look to drive on the bigger guy, pass off the Kerr. He's missed a couple from outside, so he's not looking for it just yet. Layup no good, tipped out by Flumer, but I think they're going to say
tipped by Serra Catholic.
Yeah, they're going to say that he basically got pushed, so they'll give credit to Ellwood City ball.
So Kennedy now to inbound for the Wolverines.
Got to get it inbounded. Nobody's there. We go. I like the little head bob there. Hey, go a little bit deeper, back to the point. Around the horn, reach in, no call. Kennedy, he's got that shot wide open, left it open, it's good. Good shot by Nick Kennedy. He's now got 7. Defense reach in here by Ellwood City around the horn. Good pass off the foot and leg of the Eagles defense. It'll be stolen and taken there by Kennedy. Baseball pass up to Jones. It's semi-completed. Smiley, Nate
Helped
into the corner.
there by number 21 for
Yes.
the Eagles.
Ball's doing some weird things right now. Not some. It just seems like
the
waiting.
best things.
Yeah, it's like both teams are kind of not able to handle the ball clean so far. Jones off to Jackson Kerr. 3:43 remaining. Ellwood City holding check, just still down by 3. Kick out here for 3. Smiley, it's no good inbounds. It's going to come out to Smiley. Ooh, did he have possession before the timeline? No, he did not. They're going to say he was okay. Whew. Jones looking to cut. He does to the hoop. Blocked there by Graham again. Are they going to say off Ellwood City? Yes, they are.
So coming in is Cuevas and
Number 4, McNeil.
okay. It looked like a 9 from here. Okay, Pierce coming in as well as Hendrickson as well for the Wolverines. As Smiley and Flumer will take a seat.
So just a quick little switch here. Probably going to split this 3:21 remaining in half. Ball inbounded here. 3:20 remaining. Breakout here to Graham. He'll look to reset. Now double team into the corner. I like that idea by Dante Pierce and Hendrickson. Drive McNeil off the corner to Graham. There, got beat there a little bit. Shot is up and good. That's the only thing about doing the trap. You got to be very careful. That'll be the 6-point now for Graham.
We are seeing a lot, I'm going to say both defensively and offensively with Dante Pierce, though.
Yeah, he's doing some pretty darn good things here, kicking off his JV season. Dante was open there. And they're gonna get a
Timeout Wolverines.
Yep, and I don't blame it. Assistant coach Ricky Roth calling that timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 2:41 remaining. 5-point lead for the Eagles. All right, folks, welcome back here. The last 2:41 remaining here. Eagles up by 5. Ellwood City ball here, inbounding. Off the Cervic, he checks back in. Backdoor cut here. Shot's not open, so they'll reset. Cuevas dribbles here. It's going to be tipped around, tipped back to Cuevas. Pass over, almost stolen by Kennedy. He gets it back. Off the Cervic. Shot for 3, line drive, looking good. Bending no good. Rebound's going to be tipping, stripped, and still taken by the Eagles. Ooh,
Travel.
Yep. He was looking to go behind the back and unfortunately traveled. No man's
Smiley
land.
coming back in for the Wolverines as Cuevas will take a seat.
So 2:11 remaining here. Inbounding is Ellwood City. Back to Cervic. Cutter through the middle. Here comes Flumer. Backdoor is Jackson Kerr wide open. He's going to put it up quickly. It's up and it's good. He saw that one coming and it looked good. So I think we're going to get a quick little warning of a delay of game. I think Jackson may have tipped the ball when he scored afterwards. And sometimes they just don't touch the ball afterwards. Leave it be.
Cuevas and Jones come back in for the Wolverines.
Back down to 3 points once again. Under 2 minutes remaining. Pass up here to Sapos. He's just going to hold on to it in the corner. Now the double team's coming. You can hear Ricky Roth from the other side. Double team from here on out. Ball tipped, and that's why. Oh, they're going to call kickball. And it's a good call. It's a good call made by the official about 40 feet away, but a good call. So inbounding will be Serra Catholic here. Sapos back out to the point. Off to McNeil. McNeil's kind of been running the point here for most of the game, and why not? He's been doing a pretty darn good job with it. Sapos double team in the corner for three. It's good. A big dagger by Nate Petty. That's giving the Eagles a doubled up lead here, 6 now. In the corner, Keith and Jones, minute 22 remaining. Kennedy. Somebody's got to move the ball and take a shot here. Kennedy does, up through. Oh.
And he is fouled.
Yep.
So going to the line for 2 is Kennedy.
Yep, I agree with Ricky Roth. Got to rotate. Somebody's got to move through that screen. I agree.
Fouls on number 22, his first, team's first of the quarter.
So going to the line for 2 is number 10, Nate Kennedy. A little too
First
hard on the first.
No good.
Yep. Still a 6-point lead by Serra Catholic. It's time.
Second
rims
shot
around.
is good by Kennedy.
Makes the score now just a 5-point lead. Pass over McNeil, looking to drive. He does. Gets through the double team, and going to be a reach-in foul on Keith and Jones.
Travel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Smiley and Cervic come back in for the Wolverines as Cuevas and Jones take a seat.
So that's big.
Kerr inbounds to Cervic.
Just over a minute remaining here. Jackson Kerr with the screen here. Cervic pass down low. It was there, but good defense by McNeil. He'll pass quickly over. Number 14, Petty. Petty with the ball here. Back up to Graham. They're just going to play keep away now with 50-some seconds remaining. Oh, he can't touch it again. Oh, that could have been a turnover. It was anyways. Yeah. Going in the wrong direction. Smiley now wide open down low. Jax Kerr, baseball pass is
and it's
good. And of all
and
people.
And a timeout, full timeout, Ellwood City.
And of all people to make that pass, it would be the backup quarterback, Tyler Smiley, makes that pass.
So we're going to have some wholesale changes, it looks like, here for the Wolverines, as I saw Pierce Hendrickson and at least one other, I think, check in with the book. 34-37. Wolverines down by 3 with 37.2 remaining in the fourth. No foul trouble.
Yep.
By anyone.
Or the teams themselves, only one apiece in this quarter. So far, Serra Catholic maintaining their lead. It was 4 to start the quarter. It's now 3. Give credit to Ellwood City, making some three-pointers. Unfortunately, they're giving up a couple baseline putbacks and layups close to the hoop. But still, nonetheless, a really good game back and forth. We expected this one to be pretty even. That's how it's played out. So, Game reset here. 37.2 seconds remaining. 3-point lead for Serra Catholic. 1 timeout for Ellwood City. 3 for the Eagles.
Eagles inbound the ball quickly.
Yep. Trap in the bad location here. And I think we're going to get a timeout called.
Yes.
Yep. That's the only way that the Eagles were going to get out of that
Full
one.
timeout.
It's a nice call there by the bench and the coach there for the Eagles. I believe that would be either Nate Andrews or Anthony Rosso. Again, folks, 7:30 will be the varsity matchup. It's 7:04, so expect a little bit of a delay, but teams will warm up here. We'll take a timeout during that warm-up, and then we'll come back for varsity matchup. Serra Catholic comes into play 3-1. Ellwood City sitting there at 1-4, coming off of a tough loss to the number 4 ranked team in 2A, and that is Shenango Wildcats. No pun intended, but it was a wild one Sunday night. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to live stream that game, but that was a good one there at Newcastle High School. So, game reset, 33.4 seconds. 3-point lead for the Eagles. They'll be inbounding here with now just 2 timeouts remaining.
1 still for the Wolverines.
There's the inbounds, double team right out of it. Stolen there by Cuevas. He puts it up. It's no good. Rebound, both of them guys. Jackson puts it up, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped around, taken by Cuevas. This time it's no good, blocked. Rebound will go to Dante Pierce. He puts it up, no good. Oh, rebound tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Hendrickson. How in the world did that not fall? Oh, my gosh. Wow. All the opportunities in the world. 17 seconds. Got to get it in bounds. They do. McNeil, he'll get trapped there by Jackson Kerr, and it will be a foul. And now you've got 15.8 seconds.
So that's Kerr's 2nd foul, team's 2nd of the quarter.
So Petty once again will be inbounding here. He has to stay in place. They do get it in. Graham Cuevas wasn't looking there. Tipped around, and it's going to be out of bounds now by Jackson Kerr. Oh, no, they're going to say it tipped. It went down first.
Wholesale changes
Wow.
as I see Smiley, Kennedy, Cervic, and Flumer coming in for the Wolverines. Their ball, 11.8 seconds remaining, down by 3.
Inbounding is Nate Kennedy. Off the Cervic, left open for 3. No good. It's going to tip out of bounds, and now it's going to go to the Eagles.
More wholesale changes. Jones, Hendrickson, Cuevas, and Pierce coming in for everyone that just came in last play.
Offense for defense. I like it. 2 lines for the JV team. Quickly inbounded there. Got to get a foul or something. Nope. They're going to get out of it. Graham, and there's the foul.
Foul's going to be on Hendrickson, I believe his 1st.
And the fouls are not going to help Ellwood City. They just need, there's the last, or second to last timeout.
Full timeout by Serra Catholic.
Only in JV would we have a full timeout with 3.9 seconds left.
It's probably all he had left.
It is. It's just funny because both teams, that's all they have left is full timeouts. It's just amusing. I thought we were going to go for a 3rd straight game where both teams end with no timeouts, but we haven't. I mean, there's a chance. There's 3.9 to go still, so.
Small chance, but still a chance.
Just had a feeling this is how it was going to end. Just a lot of back and forth. Ellwood City, they have a 3-pointer, not 1, not 2, but like 5,000 layups that they could have made there right on that one possession. It just seemed like Ellwood City had an opportunity, and it just would not happen. Basically now you're hoping for an inbounds play, strip, a turnover, a steal, and a shot for 3 to maybe send this one to overtime.
Either that or a 2 with an and 1.
Yeah, that too. Serra Catholic inbound. Here's the inbounds play. Baseball pass left wide open. He's going to roll it out here. No, he's
and
not.
He is fouled by Nate Kennedy. That's going to be his second, team's fourth now.
So 2 seconds remaining. Again, got to go for the steal. That's the only option here. Wide open, and that's going to be it. So, Serra Catholic defeats Ellwood City in the JV. A little ahead of myself there.
Not yet, Brad.
Yeah, right? just a little too early. In the JV matchup here officially, final score will be 37-34 in favor of the Eagles. Ellwood City outscored the Eagles 10-9 that quarter. To make it a game, just got it down to 3 points. Ellwood City had about 5 to 6 opportunities to make it less, and unfortunately did not capitalize.
Hey,
So,
we
folks,
got a pep band tonight.
we do have a pep band. It is Pink Out Night. It is Pep Band Night. We'll call it that, whatever the heck we want to call it. And we've got a game here, folks. 20 minutes are up on the board. We will take a timeout. We'll have a little bit of a break here to stretch our legs for the varsity matchup at the bottom of the hour, 7:30. Stay with us, folks. Serra Catholic versus Ellwood City.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym as the Ellwood City Wolverines take on the Serra Catholic Eagles. This non-section game tonight brings us together. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall on camera. So had a JV game, a close game there that Brad and Dakota had covered. But you'll see there. Go ahead, Brad. Take it away before we get to Star Spangled Banner.
Yep, we'll get some standings here. All non-section plays, and none of this truly matters other than just games played. Neshannock is the only team that is above 500 at 3-1. They've had a tough schedule. After that, Riverside 2-3, Ellwood City 1-4, and after that, Beaver Falls, Freedom, Mohawk, New Brighton still looking for their first win of the season.
So at this time, we'll have the Star Spangled Banner by the Ellwood City Pep Band. A nice job by the Lincoln High School Pep Band. Man, that kid on the bass drum, he knows how to hit that thing. He was all in. I love it. So, Serra Catholic coming in here with a record of
3-1. 3-1 in non-conference play. They've had a good schedule as well, playing at the 2A. They've been playing a couple teams at the 3A level.
So, here you go, Brad, with your Serra Catholic.
Yep. So here we go. The Serra Catholic Eagles. Starting us off will be number 21, and that is Braden Graham. Freshman, 5'10". We saw him in the JV game. Number 23, another one we saw in the JV, a sophomore, 6'3", Tyler Sapida.
Junior forward,
Number 0, the junior guard, 6'1", Mecky Underwood.
Junior guard,
Number 5, a junior, 6-foot guard, Owen Dombrowski.
Senior guard,
And finally, number 2, senior guard, Pete Burke. The head coach for the Eagles, Anthony Corso. The assistant coaches are Nate Andrews and Anthony Russo.
And now you're going to have your Ellwood City starting lineup for the Wolverines coming in with a record of 1-4. Number 3, starting sophomore. He stands at 6'2". It's number 3, Aaron Lake.
junior guard,
Number 5, he's a junior, standing at 6 foot tall. 172 points in his high school career. Chris Smiley. It's number 0. He's a senior guard, standing at 5'10". Ryan Widmeyer.
Senior guard, number 20.
Senior guard, number 20 guard, standing at 5'11". Colton Kreiser.
And senior forward, number 30.
And starting number 35, he's a senior, standing at 6'5". 1,540 points in his high school career, Mr. Joseph Roth. Head coach, first-year coach Dan Bradley, assistant coach Ricky Roth.
If you haven't seen already, fans, it is pink out night as our student section here, a decent-sized student section on a Tuesday night, wearing the pink shirts behind the Ellwood City bench.
So the Wolverines coming off of a loss there was Sunday night at the Newcastle.
It was so late that they even turned out the lights on us.
You mentioned
7:30 at night.
So here we go at the center tip-off. A little size discrepancy here. And it's going to be maintained there by the Wolverines as Chris Smiley. Hands off to Kreiser. Kreiser underneath to Joseph Roth. for three. Kreiser drains it. Way to start the game for Colton Kreiser. A couple starters we were planning on seeing from Serra Catholic, not here tonight. Isaiah Petty, he averaged 21.7 points a game, not in the lineup. Christian Warren, not in there, rebounding guy. So little different lineup here. Joseph Roth gets a quick pass down into Kreiser, wants to go down, puts it up. Oh, in and out of the rim, does not go. Aaron Lake, going to be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Eagles of Serra Catholic. That's one thing here in the early goings of the season, Brad, the games we're watching, I think we have to be impressed with how Aaron Lake is giving Joseph Roth help underneath those, on the boards, underneath both offensively and defensively. Tip drill there. Smiley got to it, but maintained there by number 5. Trying to kick it outside. Is number 5 with the shot. Dombrowski, and does not go. Roth with his second rebound. Coming up the court, left-handed dribble, wants to drive, passes underneath the Lake. Count it! That's what you call an assist, and a way to finish by Aaron Lake. It's 5-0. A little over a minute gone here in this first period.
Ellwood City in their 2-3 zone. Thad, you said it, the assist by Roth. He's averaging almost 7 a game. Wow.
So, and he kept it from going over back, did Dombrowski. Tries to go underneath in a pretty play there, but unquite able to finish, but it'll be a push off there, and it'll be a foul against Ellwood City.
On Widmeyer.
So Widmeyer, his first, team's first, and was in the act of shooting, was number 3, Tyler Sapida, the sophomore, standing here at 6'3".
Correction, 23.
Missed the first shot. 23 what?
Numbers 23.
That's what I said, Tyler Sapida.
You just said 3, but
Sapida now with his second free throw attempt. And he makes that one count, get the first point for the Eagles. Inbound, Kreiser going to bring it up the court. Kreiser now. Surveys one to go underneath. Well covered there with Joseph Ross. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Burke of Serra Catholic. Smiling now, looks to the side for Coach Bradley. Calls out the play, Kreiser. Wanting to go to Roth underneath, but he's well covered. Oh, Kreiser trying to make something happen as he goes up, and he is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Something a little different this year. You got to talk about shooting 2 every time. So that foul is on Graham, his first, team's first. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining in this first period of play. Wolverines up 5-1. Make it 6-1. Nothing but net for Kreiser. He quickly got 4 of the 6 Wolverines points.
And I tell you what, Thad, I've been impressed by how he's been running the point guard position, but he's come through also on offense as well.
And makes both of them for Kreiser. Quickly, 2 minutes into the game, got 5 points. Now Graham for Serra Catholic. Still running that kind of 2-3 zone, as you said, Brad, are the Wolverines. Out there, Dombrowski. Back over to Burke. Burke looking, almost stolen there by Smiley. He thought he had it. There's going to be a 3. That's got to be an up and down, but not called. Puts it up and does not go. Roth getting another rebound there. Over to Widmeyer. Kicks it out to Kreiser. He's got the hot hand down the baseline. Maybe should have kept going there, but underneath to Roth. All the way out to Smiley for 3. The lefty.
For 3!
Count it. It's good. That's 2 3-pointers for the Wolverines. 6 of their 10 points are via the 3-point line. And Coach DeSalvo wants a full timeout. Beg your pardon, Corso. Coach Corso of Serra Catholic wants some time to talk about this one.
5:13 here, first quarter. Great action, like you said, that 3-pointers coming through. 2 3-pointers to start this one. On the year, Ellwood City has only made, I believe it's been 8 3-pointers all year long, so they definitely need to work on that. And so far, 2 for 2.
And a nice job there by the cheerleaders here at every home game. So the Lady Wolverines had a big win, 21-point win last night against Brentwood
Spartans.
And they will be back in action Monday night. Rare just to have one game in a week.
Feels weird.
Yeah, they'll be back they'll be at New Brighton on Monday night. Our Wolverines will be back here Friday night to take on
the New Brighton Lions. Back-to-back boys and girls. But that's a big one because that is also section play
the first
to kick it off.
Section play game of the year. So Serra Catholic, after the timeout, brings it up. Swinging the ball around. And tipped there. Oh, it's going to be last touched by Burke of Serra. It was actually, I believe, tipped by Windmeyer. To Smiley. Got Aaron Lake underneath the hoop. Joseph Roth wants to get on the three action. And he does. And bodies from the Wolverines fall, but I think they kind of friendly fire there. They fell into each other. Down goes and puts it up and in. Roth with another rebound. He's making that rebound look easy tonight. It's Colton Kreiser puts it up and gets the and one. Going for the three-point play the other way as Kreiser now sits there with 7 points. And the foul is on number 21, Graham, his second. So the Wolverines can all of a sudden out here to a 15-1 lead. We really don't have any reason, was not given a reason why some of the Serra Catholic is not here, but, and it's off the side of the rim, does not go. So up now, Serra looking for their first field goal of the game. Puts it up and doesn't go. Smiley with the rebound this time. Head up, looking down the court, bounces over to Kreiser, and he's going to be pushed. Foul. I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul. He had the ball on the floor. They'll be taking it out underneath the hoop, and yes, they are. And that foul is on number 4, Dombrowski. His first, team's third. Inbound pass. Smiley for three. Bang! Good night, Irene. They've had half the three-pointers in the first 4 minutes of this game than they have all season.
Wow. It's tough.
There's a three put up and does not go. Roth with another rebound. It's just a run and gun game here now. All the way across to Smiley. Gets the ball, goes down the baseline, looking for somebody to go to. And a nice hustle there by Lake to keep it alive. Kreiser picks it up. Oh, they had the pick and roll going. Well, kind of a pick and roll as Roth was going. But it was touched out of bounds. And I believe, yes, Serra Catholic was last to touch it. So inbounding now, Kreiser gets it in the hands of Joseph Roth. Roth now dribbles. Oh, there's your pick and roll. Went to Lake and give number Sapota credit for disrupting that to go out of bounds. Now 22 checking in. Sapos, as aforementioned Sapota checks out. 18-1, all Wolverines here in the first 4.5 minutes of this period of play. Trying to get some ball rotation as Serra is the Eagles right now. Kicks it back out. And there's just a tremendous size advantage for the Wolverines out there. Down lane, kicks it out there to off the side of the net was Burke. And last touched by the Eagles. We said Serra Catholic coming in with a 3-1 record. They beat Charleroi, Seton LaSalle, and Swickley Academy by 1 point.
That Seton LaSalle victory, that's huge.
My point is they played some pretty good teams.
They have.
Smiley thought about it, drives. Little stutter step. The lefty puts it up and in. And we've seen it some last year. We're seeing it more this year. Being that lefty just is a little bit different for defenses. Kicks it out there. Burke for three. Does not go. Smiley now. All alone. Puts it down and up. And, doesn't get it to go. And Lake taps it back in alertly. Kreiser ends up with it. Gets it to Smiley from the foul line. Tough angle shot. And a rebound there by Cepos. And, boy, the shots just are not going for the Eagles at all. They're not getting good looks. Roth now puts it up coast to coast. I think he was actually trying to pass that. So it's going to be a foul on the Wolverines. And some subs coming in now. Yeah, Lake gets his first foul.
His first, team second.
And the team second. Windmeyer's going to take a seat. Smiley's going to take a seat. Chucky Swinesburg checks in. And 30-second timeout taken now by the Eagles.
So far, Ellwood City 4 for 4 from the three-point line. Right there's 12 points. Give credit to Kreiser, a couple drives with a 2-point and 2 free throws. And you said it, Thad, whenever you might as well let them shoot from 3. Every shot from 3 by Burke Dombrowski has been a rebound for Roth. So
right.
if you do the ratio, if you just let the Eagles shoot for 3, you're going to get the number for Roth.
Well, I think the size advantage for the Wolverines right now has not opened up anything underneath for Serra.
And that's why Sapos came in for that reason, because he's the tallest kid.
He's sitting there at 6'4", and it's a beefy 6'4", but
yes.
I think he's checked back out of the game the way it looks.
It does look like it.
Yep, Sapota back in. So after that timeout, Serra Catholic kicks it out there to Graham now, trying to find something. Kicks it over there. Number 4, he checked in, McNeil. First time we mentioned his name in a varsity game here tonight. There for the 3. Off the back of the rim, don't go. Nate Williams gets in there, and I think they're going to call a jump ball possession arrow in favor of the Wolverines. So now Kreiser sitting there with 7 points. Kicks it out there to Joseph Roth. Wants the 3. Off the back of the rim, does not go. And we're going to get a foul against Ellwood City.
Yeah. Schweinsberg, I believe.
Schweinsberg was trying to do all he could there. Going for that rebound. That's going to be his first, team's third. So as we got a minute 20 remaining here, both teams sitting with 3 fouls. Burke out there, kicks it over to Dombrowski. Gets down in there. The Wolverines are just collapsing on them every time they're trying to drive down the lane. So this time he picks it up, and there's their first field goal with a minute 5 remaining in the first period.
Wow.
That's why you find yourself down 20-3. Swinesberg now. Bounce pass. Tried to go in there, and Aaron Lake, I like what he did there, but give Dombrowski credit. He kind of threw the ball off of Lake to help maintain possession. Oh, no, I was wrong. His foot was on the line, so now the Wolverines inbounding. Oh, he wanted to go to Williams. He thought he had him, but he gets out to Roth instead. 50 seconds remaining in his first period. Roth from Schweinsberg. I think that ball was tipped. A nice hustle by Lake to save it, but he threw it into the hands, and down comes Serra for the first time, and they're going to get Schweinsberg for his second foul. Just got a little aggressive there and pushed a little bit.
So checking back in is number 5, Chris Smiley. Schweinsberg with those 2 fouls.
So inbound there. There's going to be a 3-point shot off the rim, does not go. Long pass, and stolen, kept up with it there was Dombrowski, and ill-advised foul there. Boy, you hate them kind of fouls. 2/3 of the way, 50, 60 feet away from the brim. It's going to be on Lake, his second, team's 5th now. So they will go to the line here with 27.2 seconds remaining. Is Dombrowski, first shot off the back of the rim, does not go. Windmeyer checking back in now for Lake, as Lake is 2 fouls there in the first period. Second shot, and it is good. Now Kreiser brings it up the court. couple empty possessions here for the Wolverines last couple times down the court. Roth.
For two.
Not anymore. He makes it count from about, 18 feet away. Driving down the court, trying to find somewhere. As we 8 seconds. Nice defense there by Williams. Collapsing, throws it out. Dombrowski. Oh, why? Oh. And he knew it. Chris Smiley's going to get called for that foul with 0.8 seconds remaining.
His first team 6.
So 6 fouls now. Then we'll go to the line. And as Dombrowski once again to the line, he is 1 for 3, I believe. First shot is good, 1 for 2. Okay, now he's 2 for 3. Second shot off the back of the rim does not go, and that's going to do it for the first period of play here. All Wolverines with winning the score here, 22-5. And what, 5 3-pointers, Brad?
Yep.
We'll get you some
Four,
stats
four.
here. 4
4 for
three-pointers.
6.
As we got the cheerleaders now. And a nice job, as always, by the Ellwood City cheerleaders.
So like you said, Thad, a dominant first quarter. We expected that with the height advantage. We thought maybe work it to the inside out. And in fact, Wolverines 4 for 6 from the three-point line. Chris Smiley, 2 3-pointers. Kreiser with a three-pointer. Roth, a three-pointer. Defensive rebounding by Roth has transitioned to that assist by Kreiser and Roth. They've been leading the charge. Wolverines already with 8 assists.
It's no secret, Joseph Roth, whatever it was, 1,500 points in his career.
If it was a secret, we got problems.
Yeah, if you don't watch much basketball. But when I look up there on the board and I see 8 points, 7 points, 5 points by contributions from a lot of different players.
Exactly.
And that's going to be key getting into the section play.
Yep, moving forward-wise.
So Dombrowski tries to go underneath, kicks it out there. And a block there. Put that in the stat book for Joseph Roth. Trying to get it out there, and who ends up with it? Dombrowski from Serra. Bounce pass underneath there to Underwood. And a nice patience there.
Yeah, good look.
By Sapida to get 2 points for the Eagles. So, little handoff there to Roth. Roth goes down and finds Nate Williams, who's back in the game. Makes a little move, and that's going to be blocked by Sapida. Sapida, the 10th grader, standing there at 6'3", making his presence known here early on in this second period of play. Nate Williams now. Oh, no look bounce pass. Out to Smiley for 3. Off the side of the rim. Does not go. Touchdown pass there. And get that shot out of here, says Joseph Roth. Dombrowski went up. And unfortunately for Dombrowski, he hesitated about a quarter of a second.
And it's a good thing there's a wall there, because that could have kept going. That would have been in the parking lot.
Yep. I'm just glad there wasn't Bill Baker standing there on the other side of that wall. So there's a shot. In another room, does not go. Another rebound. Oh, stolen there. On the ground it is. Dombrowski picks it up off the foot, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Ellwood City. Strange sequence there. I think maybe sometimes now Serra has Joseph is getting them rebounds. They're attacking him right
Yep.
there in the spot. They've seen that happen too many times in the first period.
Well, if you think about that, when are you most vulnerable? The moment you get the ball, somebody looking eyes right at you.
Right, Joseph Roth, though, puts it down there for Smiley for three. A little bit, way too far, but something happened underneath.
Yep.
Away from the ball.
I think it's going to be on number 23 with the foul.
So Zapata with his first. I think it was just kind of a scrum underneath when he pushed off for the rebound. Oh.
And
Count
one.
it, and one. And that is why Joseph Roth gets in the conversation for WPIAL player to watch, 3A player of the year. Just plays like that.
I think it's also the second foul this quarter because of that exact reason.
Right. That foul was on 0 Underwood, his first. So to complete the three-point play,
14 came in.
off the back through does not go. So rebound there by Burke. Here comes Kreiser. Out to Nate Williams. Let me in on the three action. Does not go. But a nice reach there by Smiley for the rebound. Puts it up. Tries off the glass. Rebounded there by Petty, who just checked in here in this second period of play. Dombrowski out there to Petty. Puts it up a little floater. Fights and gets his own rebound. The kid follows his shots. I like it. Bounce pass underneath. Tic-tac-toe up and in is Zapata. And 30-second timeout here for the Wolverines. That's what was the score at the end of the half at the first period?
It was 22-5, so just like that, literally an
8-2 run. Yeah,
that's big. And if I'm Coach Bradley, I am not happy. That's
right.
Over time, your defense is going to get broken down a little bit because somebody has to make adjustments, but that's not the adjustments that you
some
want.
sloppy play there.
Absolutely.
I'll say it that way.
Yeah,
hey,
turnovers and everything else.
Off the topic of basketball, Brad, but do you know what I was doing 26 years ago tonight?
You put some interesting thoughts in my mind.
Okay, I was at my wedding rehearsal. So, big anniversary tomorrow for me and the missus.
I wonder where she is.
She's at home. I told her, hey, 26 years this year, we're going to go inside McDonald's, not just through the drive-thru. I tried to be classy.
I was going to say, they allow you inside.
I'm going to spring for milkshakes this year. I'm going all out. Milkshakes. I'm serious, dude. If it's not too late, we might go to Sheets.
Oh, boy.
It's an all Ellwood night. So Nate Williams now. Pick and roll, up and count it. Oh, pretty. Roth gets 2 points. He's got 9 points on the night. So there's a three. Count it.
Good.
It's good for Burke. Little life here for Serra. They cut the lead to 10. Oh, my. Wolverines just trying to do too much, but Kreiser, and he did not walk, throws it down there for Smiley, puts it up and count it. That's good. Bang, bang. Who got the assist on that one? Was that Kreiser? Because it was a heads-up play. No, Widmeyer was. So the Wolverines were up by 18. It's down to 12. Oh,
wow.
Nice
Pretty.
deal there by Burke to finish that off.
Dombrowski, 3 assists now. Back-to-back
Most
buckets.
of them have been in the second period of play.
Yep.
Roth now. Kicks it out there to Williams. Williams slid a little bit, didn't get called. Roth now out to Smiley, fakes a three, drives down the lane, puts it up. One to go to Windmeyer, gets it to him, and Smiley gets it back. Turnaround jump. Oh, had the right idea, and they're going to get a foul here.
Over the back.
Underneath the basket and over the back. As Nate Williams gets his first foul. And that's the team's first. Couple check-ins there, Brad. Go ahead.
Schweinsberg and Lake coming back in.
As Windmeyer takes a seat and Smiley. So Serra's cut this lead to 10. There's a deep three. And count it. He found his stroke there.
Wow.
Did Dombrowski.
And those are two of the guys that we saw were starters, number 2 and number 5, Burke and Dombrowski. Three-pointers starting to fall.
Yep. And there goes to Kreiser, wants to kick it down. Swinesburg puts it up, tries the glass. He got hit hard, no foul called. Gathers himself up. Here comes Dombrowski again. Kicks it out there to number 14 off the side of the rim. Does not go as Petty missed that shot. Here's Joseph Roth, goes down and puts it up and in. For Roth, he's got 11. Here comes Dombrowski. Seen him handle the ball a lot. Burke puts it down underneath and does not go as Lake gets the rebound. Kicks it out there to Swinesburg. Oh, going to get him with the travel. He stutter-stepped a little bit there. And going to be a turnover because of the travel. He was in between, do I drive or do I pop shoot? And I think that's what got him.
Number 21, Graham, checking in for
Sappada.
I don't know, Thad. I just feel like you're a little bit lulled to sleep here. 30-21.
Yeah.
Wolverines walk away, and
when you were up 22-5.
Yeah.
So there's a three. Oh, drains
Getting
is
hot.
Burke.
Gotta
Now
start
they got
guarding.
to start not letting them get them open shots out there.
Yeah, between him
As
and
Roth, all of a sudden now the lead down to 6. Roth kicks it out to Kreiser on the bounce pass. Kreiser now with, tough foul there as Burke fouled Kreiser. Team's third. So his first for Burke. Checking in the game now is Jackson Kerr. Jackson, a sophomore, standing there at 5'9".
Yeah, he had a big game against Shenango. He had a three-pointer and a free throw, 4 points for him.
Yep. So, and they're going to, I think it's going to be on the floor, but Roth was fouled as he was driving. It's going to be on Underwood, his second, team's fourth. So 2 minutes to go here. The Wolverines can find themselves in the, we call it the bonus. Okay. Now, 5 fouls.
Pretty much, yeah.
Everything's a shooting foul, and going to be a timeout, 30-second timeout by Coach Bradley.
I like that timeout. You don't feel comfortable, especially like you said that. I mean, this lead keeps getting smaller every time we look up at the board.
Down to 6, and like you said, you were up by 18 at the end of the first period. And now here you are.
Only up by 6, 2:03 remaining.
So both teams using 2 timeouts in this half so far. So Wolverines will be inbounding. Nate Williams underneath the basket. As we said, Jackson Kerr had checked in. Gets it into Roth. Out to Jackson Kerr. Bounce pass down to Williams. Kicks it out there to Kreiser. Wanted to take the 3. Pulls it back out. Now Kerr gets it to Roth. Right in that point. Launches up a 3. Off the side of the rim. Does not go. Aaron Lake puts it up. Keeps it. Does not make the shot. Gets the rebound. A nice pass underneath the Kerr. Off the back of the rim. Doesn't go. Maintained and picked up there by Dombrowski. Coming down the court. Left-handed dribble. Going to pull it back out. There's a 3. Count it. Man alive. Burke. How many is that for him, Brad? He's been hitting them here.
Wow.
9 of his 15 points have been via the 3 ball. And just, Brad, we're 3 points up. Wolverines up 30-27. Kreiser now. Shot don't go. Shots aren't falling for the Wolverines here in about this last 4 minutes of play. Kicks it out there. Dombrowski. Pulls it up. Down the baseline. Uncontested. Number 21, Graham. And that was pretty easy for him down that baseline. 30-29. Can you believe this?
No, I cannot.
There's Roth with the jumper and floats it up, puts it in and good. So his 13th point of the night of the Wolverines 32. Dribbling around there is Burke. I think they figured out they got to stick out on him. Maybe they're holding her to the last shot as we're sitting here with 30 seconds remaining. They're down by 3.
opportunity to potentially make a three and tie this game to go in at halftime.
Dombrowski looks at the clock, sees it's 20 seconds. Trying to make a move, gets a pick there by Sapida. Back out there. They know who they want to take the shot. They're just trying to get him open enough to do it for the three. 7 seconds. Down, Dombrowski for three. Off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Nate Williams. Just locks it up, and luckily for him, the time buzzer goes off. And just like that, Brad, 32-29, outscored 24-10 in that second period. And I don't want to, a new year, but last year that happened a few times too, where you just had that period or quarter, whatever you want to call it, that just did not go as planned. Hey, I see Mary here from Next Level. So check out the Facebook page. She takes pictures from Max Preps. If you're not on Max Preps, check them out. You can get the same information at EllwoodCityWolverines.com website, but Max Preps. But Mary takes for that, and also she will have her stuff up at Next Level Photography. So all the action shots you would want and more. Check them out after the game. Brad, you want to take a little time out here?
Yep, we'll take a timeout here at halftime. Ellwood City only up by 3. All right, folks, welcome back here. Lincoln High School Big Gym halftime just wrapping up here. Halftime score 32-29. Thad, you got something, right?
I do. As we're talking about Friday night is Teacher Appreciation Night. I want to be sure to get that out there a couple times. So all the senior basketball cheer, I think the band's involved, pick a teacher and we recognize them. I believe pregame. So come on out, support all the teachers. It's a fun night. A lot of teachers are here because the students pick who they've had in the last 12 years that had an impact on their life. Brad has never been picked. He teaches at Lawrence County Career Technical Center. So there's not as many kids that have the opportunity to pick him. But we're going to start a petition. Folks, what a crazy second period of play. The Wolverines got to wake up. They let him shoot that three ball at will. Williams for three. Count it. You see that.
That's big.
But so often, I like they warm up in between. Oh, and he able to keep it was Dombrowski. Just a junior, pretty good player for these. And answers with a three was Burke. How many is that for him now, Brad?
That's his fourth.
Up.
That's his fourth.
He's 4 for 8, 50%. So that's even bigger. Kreiser now out to Joseph Roth. Smiley wanting for somebody to cut. Had Kreiser cutting, but he was well covered. Williams back out underneath the Smiley, puts it up, and unable to finish as Graham gets the rebound. Coming the other way. Really, that's about the offense. And Dombrowski for three off the front rim does not go. But a big rebound there by Sapota. Trying to reset is Dombrowski. Underneath on the baseline, looking for somebody to pass to. Finds his man, Graham. Graham back out in front of Burke. Underneath at the elbow. And does not fall for Underwood. He had the look he was looking for, but unable to finish. Quickly coming your way is Kreiser. Drives it and count it. And one. Kreiser now has the opportunity to go double digits as he's got 9 on the night. Really at coast to coast.
That foul's on number 2, his second, team's first of the quarter.
So Burke, sits there with 2 now. And Kreiser unable to get the three-point play, but applaud the effort on the coast to coast. There's well short was Burke that time. Kicks it all the way out there to Graham. Graham gets it out there to Burke, top of the key, down the baseline is Dombrowski. Tries the underneath. Where's the rebound in that for the Wolverines here all of a sudden as Sapota got that rebound. Looks like they're trying to use that baseline more far cross-court pass. Going down the lane, no look pass, but Kreiser there to pick it up. Gets the steal, coming the other way. The lefty pulls it back out, hands it Joseph Roth. Looking, wants to drive. He's got Smiley. Oh, that was so close as Smiley and Joseph Roth kind of just looked at it, says, do that again. We'll get it next time.
Yep.
Because he had him driving. So Underwood tries it this time. Does not go. Aaron Lake with a rebound. Gets it to Joseph Roth. Far pass down the court to Nate Williams. Goes down the baseline, puts it up. Jump shot from about, 6-8 feet away. Makes them pay. 39-32. The Wolverines now, with just a little over 5 minutes remaining, gets the lead back up to 7. Does not go. Lake, another rebound. Quick outlet pass to Roth down the lane. Jump shot from the foul line. Does not quite go. And who ends up with it is Burke. Goes down and puts it up and in. A nice layup there. And a timeout taken, 30 seconds by Serra Catholic. Serra hanging around. And Brad, we sit here. Burke, 2 fouls, but he's got 20 points.
Whew. It's been the Burke and Dombrowski show.
It really
Burke
has.
With 3-pointers. You said it, 4 for 9. Still looking good. And Dombrowski, he's got 2, 4, 6. He's got 7 assists. And pretty much all the assists have been to Burke. Wolverines started the 3-point show. They were 4 for 4 and have gone completely cold from 3-point line. 0 for 6. They're 4 for 10 overall. In that first half, it's weird to look at it, but Field goals wise, 13 for 30, 11 for 30. The key difference is the 4 3-pointers have been tied up since then by both teams. It's a weird. That is a weird feeling of a game, but the 3-point line has been where it's at.
Well, you kind of have that feeling right now. Thank goodness the Wolverines had that 22
spurt.
point first period.
Yeah. If not, it wouldn't be that pretty.
So Kreiser now goes underneath the Lake. Pass there, taken by Dombrowski. Dombrowski, easy layup, up and in. 3-point lead now for the Wolverines as Dombrowski gets his 7 points, but also some key assists there. Smiley loses the handle, another turnover, and Dombrowski, that was 4 points right there off of easy turnovers. A full timeout now taken by Coach Bradley. And now a 1-point game. You take.
Not pretty.
And nice job by our Wolverine cheerleaders.
With this difference, it came 39-38. Right now, it is just, this is a decent-sized crowd for a Tuesday night game, and it has been lulled to sleep.
Yes, it has.
It is quiet. I think we need the Fed, the dad, to get them going here. So, go do a cartwheel.
yeah, that'll. Then my night's over. So now,
who's driving home at that
Wolverines,
point?
Kreiser, bringing it up the court, gets it to Chris Smiley. Smiley, the junior, goes cross court. I don't think it was intended for Nate Williams, but he did get the ball. Much more aggressive defense here by Serra coming out. Jump shot by Roth makes him pay. The 15-footer is good. He's got 15 on the night. And a whole bunch of rebounds. Dombrowski drives, puts it up, and taken off the side of the rim is Roth. Quick pass to Lake underneath, tries to bounce pass, and I believe nobody touched it. So as Lake was trying to pass it to a streaking Chris Smiley, and the ball goes out of bounds. Another empty possession for the Wolverines. Bounce pass underneath this time. You're going to say pushing foul.
On Sapito.
Yep. And that should be his second. And team second. So fouls in this third period. Only 2 of them committed so far, both by Serra Catholic Eagles. Roth now jumps. He's inside the 3-point line. Did not go either way. Kicks it out there. Taken there by Petty. Dombrowski wants to drive, puts it up. Met resistance there. Joseph Roth ends up with the ball. Quick pass down there to Lake. Underneath 3. First layup. Up and in. That was pretty for Aaron Lake. He gets his 4th point of the night. He came at a very big time to give the Wolverines now a 5-point lead. So Burke now running the point. It's usually him and Dombrowski out there. Kicks it out underneath and does not go. Kreiser ends up with the ball. Kreiser wants to drive, wants to go coast. Met some resistance there. Coming away is Dombrowski on a 2-on-2. Puts it up. Number 2, Burke puts it up and in. Man, the breakaway points here in this third period. They've had 11 points, Brad. I'm betting about 8 of them have been them uncontested steals
and good
points
answers
off of turnovers.
Every time Ellwood's up by 5 or 6, they answer.
They're not letting Ellwood pull away. There's Roth underneath, kicks it out there to Smiley for 3. In and out of the rim, does not go. Lake fighting for it. It's on the ground. He rolls it out there, and they're going to don't call it travel. Luckily,
kick ball
off the foot. You could have called about 6 different things in that sequence, and they finally did. So another empty possession for the Wolverines now. Coming up the court is Burke with the ball. They're down by 3. Puts it up, the floater does not go, and Roth went up for the rebound, missed it, hit his head, and goes out of bounds. So Serra will maintain possession.
Everything right now down here on this end is not pretty by either team in reality.
Really. So Drabowski bounces it in, down that baseline. Going to get him trapped there, but he kicks it out there to Underwood. Underwood all the way across court, up to Dombrowski. Underneath to the new guy in. I missed that. And that 3 is in and out of the rim, does not go. That is Sapos that checked in. Roth over to Williams. Williams, a nice pick your pocket there, but Kreiser alertly gets it back. Kreiser now trying to feed it to Joseph Roth. Roth turn around. From that angle, he was almost behind the backboard and swooped it around there for the points to get his 17th. You just would feel a little bit better if you're a Wolverine fan to let that lead get to 7-10. It's been 5-point lead here for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes of play. Bounce pass out there to Burke. Burke surveys, a little over a minute remaining. Deep 3 off the back rim, does not go. Chased by Underwood, gets it. He tries bringing it back in, taken by Kreiser. Nate Williams on a one-on-one.
All right.
And nice way to finish for Nate Williams there. Met some resistance, but kept it going. Wolverines up 47-40. Student section now getting into it. Deep 3 does not go as Lake gets it to Joseph Roth. 40-second slot. So Joseph Roth now with it, puts it up and awkwardly gets it in there. Don't know who got the assist on that. Was that Lake?
Yep.
So Wolverine lead by 9.
Just hold your breath. 24
no
seconds.
fouls. No fouls. Underneath and puts it up, and there's your foul. Number 22 who checked in, Sapos, the junior, he's 6'4". So that's Ross first, team's first.
I'm just trying to think of what he did.
To shoot 2 is Sapos. Air biscuit on that one. And the student section, if he didn't already know, are making him aware of it. Windmeyer checks in as Lake's going to take a breather in these last 20 seconds. Second shot does not go. Kreiser now with 16 seconds. Brings it up the court. Wants to kick it out there. Going to take it all the way himself. Does not get it to go. Here's Burke. Looks at Dombrowski. And count it again. Windmeyer is going to get nailed with that foul and go to the line to shoot the and one is Dombrowski. That's 2 times now that the Wolverines have just done a foul. So to complete the and one, and he successfully does, is Dombrowski. He's in double digits with 12 points. Roth now, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Out to Nate Williams for the buzzer off the front of the rim. It looked good, but just a little bit short. So at the end of 3, Serra still hanging around. Remember, that way we're down by 18 points. They find themselves down by 6, 49-43. Here are our Ellwood City cheerleaders. And a nice job by our Ellwood City cheerleaders. So new rules, fouls go down to 0 as we start this fourth period of play. No one really in foul trouble, I believe, Brad. For the Eagles, Burke is sitting there with 2. I mean, there's several players with 2. Nobody with 3, I believe.
Nope. Not on both sides for that matter. So I have a feeling this may be a really good finish, which if you're sitting here watching the first 3 minutes of this game, you thought this may have been
I thought we were
going
for mercy, mercy me. It
Yeah.
really felt that way. But give Serra credit. They have not given up. They have never led in this game. They got it to win within 1 there in the third period of play. There's a 3 attempt off the front rim, does not go. And that's one thing for the Wolverines, right? Oh, a steal there by Burke. Coming the other way, finds Dombrowski, drives, pulls up for the jump, and he's going to be fouled. And the shoot 2 is Dombrowski. And he is, 3 for 6 from the line. Smiley will pick up his second foul. Team's first. First shot is good. Dombrowski sitting there with 13 points. And once again, Brad, you wonder what the game changer would be this game. Missed the second one. Rebound, Dombrowski followed a shot. Does not get it. 3 Wolverines go for it, and they finally get it. But what if Isaiah Petty was here tonight and his 21.7 average? Underneath the lake. And he gets stripped of the ball, but he does not give up. They're going to call jump ball, and he alertly kept his back from going all the way to the ground, because in that situation, that would be a travel. But possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Underneath pass to Joseph Roth. And 1 forthcoming as Joseph Roth was fouled. Was that Kreiser on the inbound there?
Yep, he's now got 7 assists. And I would say
like
4
that
of them
quick
at
bounce
least.
pass.
Yeah.
Fouls on number 23, his 3rd.
So Sapota now with 3 as Roth for the and 1 and make it count. So Wolverines up by 8. You don't want to let Serra start launching that 3 a whole lot.
I think we get a face guard now, Smiley on Dombrowski.
Yes.
Causing havoc. And Kreiser's also on Burke.
But up it goes
Wow.
as Dombrowski does
Making it
not
happen.
give up.
Mm.
Making them count. So Roth now, almost like they wanted to let him out there. Kreiser gets the dribble, dribbles around, wants to kick it out. Had a little roll there going by Williams, but he was covered. Kicks it out. Smiley going down the baseline, underneath the lake, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Oh,
Yep, I'm going to say jump ball. Yeah,
jump ball.
it's the right call.
As he went up, it was the right call, Brad. Just sometimes a little indecisiveness on Lake underneath. I think that if you forget, because you don't look like a sophomore, he is a sophomore out there playing. So possession there will go back to Ellwood, which is maybe key here as we wind down the last 6 minutes or so of this game. But Burke trying to make it pretty happen, and last touch as Sapota went up for it, and he deflected it out of bounds. So Wolverines up by 6, 6:14 remaining as Kreiser now brings it up, kicks it to Lake. Oh, he had Williams cutting, but they're covered. Taken there by Burke. Wants to go 1-on-2, but puts it up, lays it up, does not go. Lake with the rebound, kicks it out there to Kreiser. Almost stolen by Dombrowski, but Kreiser going to make a pay, goes down. Counted, it's good. Coast to coast is Kreiser. He's got 11 now on the night. And that should be a jump ball, and it's not because it's taken away by Kreiser. He's got Joseph Roth and puts it up and in. Counted. Kreiser is on fire here tonight, playing a really, really good game. Roth got his 24th point on that. Burke from 3 does not go. And last touch, and I'll tell you, it's a couple of times now for Sapota. He's down there to try to get that rebound, but he just tips it out of bounds. He stands at 6'3". He's just a sophomore as well. So 10-point lead here. You feel nice about that. But the Wolverines let the Eagles, or the Eagles just won't go away. Roth now. Kicks it out there to Kreiser. Oh, he faked the three. Jumps it up there. Williams now, the senior. Down around that corner baseline. And a timeout. And I think Coach Bradley, he says full timeout.
Yeah.
Williams was real close to getting trapped over there.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he
not
kind
where
of
you
got
wanna
there
go.
in no man's land because nobody was around him. So the Wolverines now, important to know here, Brad, with 5:07 remaining, Wolverines with just one timeout. Serra is sitting there with 2. And I'm not sure where the backflips are at this year. We haven't seen any backflips yet.
Well, I mean, if you ask.
Well, I floated the idea out there, so. And there's our cheerleaders. So 5:07 remaining. Still nobody in dire foul trouble. Sapota for the Eagles is sitting there with 3. Whole bunch of people with 2. Don't forget, folks, I mentioned it before, Friday night, Teacher Appreciation Night. Come on out, see the players pull out a teacher that they've had in the last 12 years. Inbound pass to Roth this time. Goes down the baseline, kind of fakes. Uses that backboard, kiss the glass, puts it in, rolls it in. It's good. 26 now by Roth. Now Burke. Brings it down. Finds Dombrowski, puts up the floater, counted.
Wow.
It's good, man. He's making them shots. Those shots, he's maybe not getting the threes like earlier, but he's making them floaters count as he has 17. 4:38 remaining. Roth between the legs dribble, goes down, kicks it all the way out there to Smiley, puts up a 3, and an out of the rim does not go. And Sapota with the rebound coming the other way quickly is Burke. Launches up the 3, does not go. This time, Sapota gets up and in as he gets the rebound and the putback. He's got 7 on the night. Now Kreiser. Brings it down, dished off to Roth underneath the lake, puts it up, reverse layup up and in. He got left open, and Roth with the assist finds him there. The quick, hard pass that Lake took, and he was up and in for 2. Wolverines up by 10 with 60 points. There's a steal there as Roth takes it by Roth, bounce pass, and off the foot of Burke. And that was just good defense because Kreiser was all alone underneath there. You did say something there earlier, Brad, is kind of job shadowing or face guarding, whatever you want to call it, as Chris Smiley's all over Dombrowski now. Kreiser wants the 3. Counted. It's good for Kreiser. He's got 14, and that's a big 3-pointer because the Wolverines now with a 13-point lead, 3:33 remaining. Burke for 3, tries to answer. Underwood with the rebound, puts it up and in. He was left all alone out there to get that rebound. Roth now brings her down the court. Oh, stolen there by Burke. Goes down, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Shot don't go. Burke will go to the line for 2.
Kreiser's first foul.
And team's first. Or second. So now Burke to shoot 2. His first foul shots tonight. First one is good. Second shot by Burke. Fourth coming. And counts it. Wolverines up by 9. 3:10 remaining. Smiley now. A little bit of a press here we're seeing. But they break it to the Wolverines. Nate Williams. Now the Wolverines can just underneath the leg. Oh, but he gets Sapota with a good defense there to knock it out of the hands of Lake. He had that split second. And that's one of the great things about Joseph Roth. It's like his back was to him, but he knew he was open.
Yep.
Underneath there.
Just got to get a finish here.
Yep.
9-point lead. No lead is safe.
No, it's not, and they're just launching up everything from far away, except this time puts it up, and a nice, pretty play there by Graham. His 4th point of the night. Been kind of quiet, but he looked like he knew what he was doing on that one. Now Roth. Bounce pass to Smiley. Smiley goes down, puts it up, and the lefty puts it up and in. He's got 12 on the night. 3 Wolverines in double digits. Dombrowski, 1 to shoot to 3, goes down, does a reverse layup, and rebounded there by Roth. That would have been quite a play if he'd have got that. Lake now kicks it out to Roth. I think if you're the Wolverines, you don't mind taking a breath here with an 11-point lead. Beg your pardon, 9-point lead. Pass to Lake, underneath, puts it up, and shot doesn't go, but he's going to go to the line. And all of a sudden, I believe that's going to be the 4th foul on Sapeda, as Lake will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yes.
So what's your timeouts at? It says the Eagles have 2 on the board. Is that correct? Okay. Lake's first shot, count it, it's good. Lake now with the second shot. Off the front of the rim, does not go. Hustled there by Smiley, but Dombrowski brings her out. Deep 3 and drains it. That's what you don't want to happen, because you know he can do it. A full timeout taken by Serra. They have 1 remaining. So both teams with 1 remaining timeouts. Dombrowski sits there with 20 points. And in that situation, Brad, you can talk about you got to defend the 3. That was just a pop shot.
Well, I mean, we saw it. I mean, after what? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers tonight for Serra Catholic. They've taken a lot of shots. We just played a game just about a week ago, in fact. Ambridge put up 13 3-pointers. So
right.
If there's one thing, Ellwood City offense, the 3-pointers haven't been there tonight a little bit. But defensively, they have been ripped apart on the 3-point line.
Right.
And I mean, again, you can thank 1985 for that. When they put in the 3-point line and said, "Hey, have at it." I never asked you that. What is your thoughts about the 3-point line? You okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah, it's in every other one.
There was always that talk in the NBA about possibly potentially making a 4-point line if they wanted to make it back.
Yeah, that's just silliness.
Okay, I figured so. That's the Curry effect.
Yeah, but I will say this. Steph Curry effect we're seeing here.
Exactly.
Because kids will take these 3-point shots.
Yes.
You know, now you have 3-point shooters.
Yes. Agreed.
That in 1986, maybe you didn't have. So Lake now gets it pickpocket, and Dombrowski gets it. Turnover there, and down the court. 3-pointer does not go as Sapeda. So there's a foul.
Should be a foul, I believe, yeah.
I'll wait to see. It is on number 2, Burke, his third, team's third. Minute 32 remaining. Wolverines up by 13. Kreiser now got a couple seconds. He does get it across the timeline. Gonna wait, gonna look. Out to Nate Williams. Kicks it out there to Smiley. Almost stolen by Burke. Goes to the ground. Slow to get up, but Burke does get back up. Roth now drives. Had to pick up the dribble because he met some resistance. Now out to Williams. Wolverines, I think, now are just trying to do the kill the clock, and they have for about 30 seconds here. They're going to have to foul.
You can hear him say foul.
Yep, and there he does as Graham fouls him. And that'll be the team's 4th foul. So the next foul they give, the Wolverines will go to the line for 2. 58 seconds. You breathe a little sigh as the Wolverines find themselves up by 13.
7.
7, I'm sorry. Only 7. No, you don't breathe as much.
Oh, man, that was close to the timeline.
Yes, it was. Another foul, and that's going to go to the line as Kreiser, as Dombrowski picks up his first foul. Yes, a 7-point lead. Can Kreiser build on that? First shot by Kreiser is nothing but net. It's good. Second shot by Kreiser. Count it. It's good. He's got 16 on the night. I don't know if that's a career high, but I think he's probably tangling with it. Deep three off the backboard. Underwood off the front of the rim. Kreiser, big rebound there. They want to foul him. They get to Joseph Roth. Kicks it out.
And he got fouled.
Yeah, it was kind of like, like we talked in before the game started, Brad. You know they're going to foul, so it's kind of a. So Dombrowski now gets his second foul, team 6. So shooting 2 all the way out here for the Wolverines, 42 seconds. Roth, he cracks 27 points on the night. Now that lead is the precious double-digit 10-point lead. Now Roth. Second shot off the back of the rim, does not go. Dombrowski with the rebound. Kicks it down there to Burke. He's going to launch. No, Wolverines almost letting him shoot a 2-pointer, but the 3-pointer in and out of the rim does not go. As Burke, I could read his lips. He was not happy about missing that shot.
Halfway down.
It was. It rolled the whole way in and out of the rim. So, foul once again. That's going to be on Nate Petty, his first. And now Roth will shoot 2. First shot, count it, it's good. Roth now, second shot, count it, it's good. Wolverines now almost doing a press. I think just almost guard the 3-point line.
Yep. Kill the clock and guard the line.
Yep. Broski for 3 off the rim, does not go. Lake with the rebound.
Yeah.
And I think they're waiting. And Kreiser now, and Serra Catholic is just content to let this one wind out. Wolverines don't add insult to injury as the clock strikes 0. The Wolverines with the win, 71-59 over Serra Catholic Eagles. Joseph Roth, 29 points. Kreiser with 16. Smiley with 12. But hey, don't this Eagles team of Serra Catholic. Burke is sitting there with 24 points, and Dombrowski with 20. They got 44 of the 59 points. Important to remember, they were down by 18. Got back to within 1. I don't believe they ever led once in this game, Brad.
They did not, but that's going to be hard to forget what the heck happened there in that second quarter by both teams. Like you said, give kudos to Serra Catholic. That second quarter spurt 24-10 after Ellwood City came out fire, blazing 22-5. Ellwood City's got a little bit of work to do. It's a good win, but I mean, we said it that a win's a win, but these don't matter as much as Friday. Friday, a big one.
A
New
big
Brighton.
one, but you still want to build.
Yep.
It's a season of attrition, and you want to build off of that. Don't forget, folks, you can check this game out anytime now at our YouTube channel, Ellwood City Wolverines. You can go to check out all of our social media outlets, ecwolverines.com, Facebook page, and Twitter.
Yep. And our next broadcast will be Friday night back here at the Ellwood City Big Gym against New Brighton, as we will have all the coverage around the area. Everybody's in section play for at least one game before Christmas break, so it's kind of that time where these teams, when we talked about the standings there, Thad, when we showed them up on the screen at the beginning of the game, other than the Shannock, nobody's over 500. Why? Because they're playing teams to get better for section play. They take the top 4 teams, there's 7 teams, so there's teams like Riverside, New Brighton, as well as Freedom that are saying, listen, this Ellwood team, there's a chance that you can compete with them. You never know.
Right,
all it takes is somebody to get hot, and all of a sudden, maybe a surprise team comes out of nowhere and wins a couple games back-to-back.
Exactly. So with that, we'll see you Friday night. Don't forget, Teacher Appreciation Night. We will have the JV game, Teacher Appreciation before that, and then, of course, the section matchup against New Brighton. Dakota, anything?
Nope.
All right. On behalf of cameraman Dakota Marshall, producer, man with a plan, the guy that knows everything that's going on in high school sports, Mr. Brad Windhorst, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.